Hi folks, no Ben Damon today, so the reserve gets a run. I'm Andrew Brown from Sportingbet and I'm joined by Chasing the Dollars tipping expert, very fortunately, Adam Pingillian. I say fortunately because you've been in a purple patch of form of late, Adam.
We haven't been going too bad, Andrew. We bombed out a little bit at Wentworth Park last week, but still had the winner of the Richmond Derby, and Double Trigger got us out of a bit of trouble in the last leg of the quaddie. But looking forward to Saturday night at Wentworth Park. Absolutely cracking night of racing with the Golden Easter Egg Preludes and a couple of heats of the Gold Cup, and the main series is just around the corner.
Yeah, you're right there. It is a cracking night of racing at Wenty Park on Saturday night. Let's have a look at the quaddie legs and see if we can tip you into a couple of winners, starting with race number 5 and one of those preludes that Adam just mentioned. And having a look at that field, there looks to be a little bit of speed coming from those inside traps there. Adam, which way are you going?
He looks like a difficult race here, Andrew. I'm leaning towards number 2, Yogi Blue, and hopefully at a little bit of value. Really liked his run last week behind Maker 50. Now, he drew out wide on the track, got pushed really wide going around the first turn, but he was really strong to the line late. I think the key for him here is drawing a lot closer towards the inside and underneath a wide runner in Rascal Flash, who went off at the first turn last week. If he steps cleanly, he should be able to save a little bit of ground along the rails. He'll be strong to the line late. So number 2, Yogi Blue, is my top pick in the race. Number 7, Raging Obsession, is another Queenslander who I've put in for second. Now, I must admit, I haven't seen a whole lot of this bloke, but his form stacks up pretty well, and he looks like he'll relish an outside draw, so he's the big danger for mine. Number 3, Rascal Flash, is a much better greyhound than what she showed last week. She should be competitive in this race. And number 4, There's a Earn, goes in for 4th. My numbers are 2, 7, 3 and 4.
The second leg of the quaddie, another one of these Golden Easter Egg Preludes. Plenty of Victorian runners coming up for this one. Doesn't look like any of them have actually had a start at Wentworth Park at this point. They can't win, can they, Adam?
Believe it or not, I've gone the trifecta. 1, 2, 3 for the Victorians, and going to play a huge part in the series proper as well. Leaning towards number 7, Dark Warrior here, who looks the best of them. Can't believe we haven't seen him at Wentworth Park. I think he's had 56 starts so far for 30 wins and never raced at Wentworth Park, so that's got to be a slight query. But I think he has enough early speed to carve across from the outside and put himself in this race and be really strong to the line. So number 7, Dark Warrior, is my top pick in the race. Number 3, Frosty JJ, goes for second. The Healesville Cup winner has speed to burn. My only query with him is I don't know how he's going to handle a tight 2-turn track like Wentworth Park, but he should be competitive in this race. Number 1, Dinah Geldof, has been racing really honestly of late, and from the inside draw it has a chance as well. Number 4, Swift Opulence, is the best of the rest. My numbers are 7, 3, 1 and 4.
Race 7 on the card is the first heat of the Gold Cup over the 720 metres here, and what a cracking race this is with a couple of Group 1 winners in the field. Adam, as a regular viewer of Chasing the Dollar, I noticed last week you were tipping the one dog Blossom Dior. Are you staying loyal?
Yeah, that was a much easier race, Andrew, and she jumped really well vying for the lead, but just the draw did her no favours last week. She got in a line of 3 going to the first turn and spat out the back. Now, I'm probably going to be scoffed for suggesting this, but I think she can run a huge race in here. I'm actually tipping her on top, and she'll be well and truly into double-figure odds, so it might be something to have a little each-way bet on. I think the draw brings her right into this. From box 1, if she steps cleanly, I've mapped her as a potential leader here, and she probably has to lead to win. The only danger for her is she can't have that flat spot in the middle of her races like she tends to do from time to time. She's going to be really strong over the last 50 or 100 metres, and with most of the main chances drawn out wide on the track, I'm happy to take $15, $16 about a greyhound that has run 42.24 at the track a couple of months ago. So number 1, Blossom Dior, at a huge price for me. Number 4, Born Ali, goes in for second. She probably crosses Suits Us and Quell Bale in the early going and looks the main danger to Blossom Dior for leading this race. She'll be a big hope from there on in. Number 6, Corborn Looney, is an absolute superstar in a day. I'm just treading warily about her from the draw on Saturday night. I'm just a little bit worried where she's going to end up in the run. And number 5, Destiny Fireball, is a Group 1 winner at his last start. This is a really tough race, but I'm going for number 1, Blossom Dior, at a huge price from 4, 6 and 5.
Could be a little something there for the battlers at very big odds, Blossom Dior. Let's have a look at the final leg of the quaddie. It's the second heat of the Gold Cup there at Wenty Park on Saturday night. Maybe not as strong as the first heat, but still plenty of handy dogs going around. Adam, who do you like?
Number 7, Dinah Willow Andrews. She's a tough season campaigner who races so honestly. We know she's going to handle Wentworth Park. She's won 3 starts from 4 attempts at the track. And from near the outside here, in a race with not a whole lot of early speed, I expect her to be pretty handy going into the first turn and really strong to the line late. So number 7, Dinah Willow, on top for me. I tossed up putting number 1, Eleazar, on top in this race. Just think Dinah Willow might have a slight edge on her. Eleazar's been fantastic over the last 2 starts and has got a beautiful draw on Saturday night to save some ground along the rails. Number 5, Little Red, is a greyhound who's been going absolutely great guns at the moment and might be able to run a cheeky race at a huge price. Happy to back her just for the place on Saturday night. And number 6, Lucy Wise, lost her form in the last 2 starts. Happy to see her again before I think about backing her. My numbers are 7, 1, 5 and 6.
Well, I don't know if it's just me, but he's sounding pretty confident. Adam, we need your best bet of the night at Winnie Park.
I know you were watching last week, and I thought Evil Punk would run a big race in the Richmond Derby. He almost nailed Red Road on the line, but back to Wentworth Park on Saturday night in a race where there's a couple of decent chances. If he steps cleanly, I think he can get the cash for us.
Named after Adam, that dog. Let's go to your best value of the night. You're tipping Blossom Dior at big odds before. I don't think you could find anything bigger at bigger odds than that, could you?
I cannot find anything better than $14, $15, to be honest, which is the price I think she'll come up. If she just steps cleanly and potentially leads this race, she can run a really cheeky race at a huge price as well.
All right, we all love having a quaddie. We've just run through the quaddie legs. How have you narrowed it down? What are your selections going to be for a quaddie?
Yeah, it looks like a pretty tough quaddie. I'm going to go for 3 in the first leg with Yogi Blue, Raging Session and Rascal Flash. We're only going to go with the 2 Victorians in the second leg, Dark Warrior and Frosty JJ. In the third leg, we're going to play really wide and hopefully get some value with Blossom Dior, Born Ali, Corbon Looney and Destiny Fireball. We've even left out probably the likely favourite in Dinah Kayla. And in the fourth leg, we'll go with Dinah Willow and Eliezer.
Well, there you have it. Punters, Adam's tips for a big night at Winnie Park on Saturday night. It's exciting times, Adam. We're coming up to the heats of the Golden Easter Egg in a couple of weeks, and there's plenty to look forward to.
Yeah, the anticipation's building for this series, Andrew, with all these pro years. Looking forward to the Gold Cup as well. That's going to be the highlight of racing on Saturday night. Hopefully, we can get back on track with another winning quaddie.
Yeah, well, thanks very much again for coming along, and thanks for sharing your tips. Good luck on the weekend.
Yeah, good luck to you too.
And we'll see you next time on Chasing the Dollar. As we just mentioned, plenty to look forward to coming up over the next few weeks. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.